Hey, do you have a little bit of extra time? Would you like to make a little extra money? I'm Betty, and this channel is about how I thrive as an American living in Guatemala. And today I've got another idea for you. You might not have known that a survey that was done last year found that 25% of baby boomers have a side hustle. Now, that extra money is always nice, but I believe that there are some other benefits that in the long run might be even more important. When you're working with something in a way that feels rewarding and stimulating to you, it has several benefits. One benefit is that it can help you to ward off feelings of isolation and being alone. Also, you continue learning and you're working with other people, you're solving problems, and this is going to help boost your cognitive health, which is going to help you avoid memory disorders later on. Not only that, but people who feel like their life has meaning have a tendency to live with way lower levels of stress in their life. This can also reduce levels of inflammation in your body, which helps to keep you healthier. Let's dive into these 5 ideas that I have for a side hustle that one of them just might work out for you. And the last one is something that I bet you haven't thought about before, but we'll see. One idea is that you can sell things. That might sound pretty obvious, but there are a lot of things that you can sell. If you're crafty, if you make things with your hands, if you knit, if you sew. Now, I've been selling jewelry. I started 7 or 8 years ago learning how to do that. And I sell with a group of artisans. We have a sale in the Central Park once a month. And that's been a great experience. You can sell something too. If you don't make jewelry, I'm sure you can find something that you like to create and you can sell that to other people. Now, if you don't like making things, you can also go to thrift stores, go to garage sales, and look for collectible items, things that people might not know the value of, or they just need a little bit of fixing up. But when you find these items, you can sell them. You can sell them to friends, family, you can put it on your social media, but also there are several well-known marketplaces online where you can sell these things, and I'll leave a list below for you in the description. Another thing that you can sell in those marketplaces, you could sell furniture. Go to garage sales or look online and find furniture that just needs a little bit of tender, loving care. And you can fix it up, make it beautiful, and flip that furniture, sell it for a good price, and make a little bit of money. And have fun doing something creative and making something look better. Or if those ideas don't sound appealing to you, think about this. If you're good in the kitchen, you can always sell baked goods. You could sell cookies or breads or maybe even cakes. You can learn how to decorate cakes. Go on YouTube to learn that if you don't already know how. Or if you have a green thumb, consider growing succulents. Succulents are easy to grow, they're easy to reproduce, they're kind of hard to kill, which is good for me. But you could arrange them in beautiful dish gardens, and it's a popular item to sell nowadays. And also, if you've got that green thumb and a little bit of space, you could plant some vegetables. Probably you won't be able to use all of the zucchini that comes out of those bushes, so sell some to your friends. Meet people, sell food. But if selling things in general just really doesn't appeal to you, I've got some other ideas. My second idea for you is if you know something that you could teach to somebody else, you could be a tutor. Even if you don't have a teaching degree, you could help children and young people who are having problems in school with math or science or whatever it is that you did well with in school. They already have their materials, just help them along to learn and advance. Or you could even work as a substitute in a school. A lot of schools don't require their substitutes to have a teaching degree, but you can check with the schools in your area, the public school system, or even the private schools. But teaching school is not the only thing you could teach. You could teach a language. But if you don't know another language, if all you know is English, you could still teach English. There are ways that you can teach English online to different parts of the world where English is not the first language. And you can adapt it to your schedule however you would need to. Just do a search online and you can find a lot of opportunities for that. Or if you would rather, maybe you know how to play a musical instrument, you know how to play the guitar, you know how to play the flute or the drums, and you could teach somebody that. Just whatever kind of an ability that you have, that's something that you can pass on and make a little extra money at the same time. Now, the third idea I want to share with you, if you have experience in a profession, there are several ways that you can help people. Perhaps you've been a nurse, an accountant, a graphic designer, many things that people have need of those services. Or perhaps you know a trade. For example, I think of my father. He was in the Navy for 20 years and retired. And then he worked as a security guard for 20 more years and he retired. And after that, you'd think he wouldn't be doing anything, but no. They moved up north to retire and he learned how to be a locksmith, made relationships, helped his neighbors, and it was a great thing that added value to his life. You too, if you have a trade, you can use that trade. You can help people, make some money, develop friendships. It all works out. And there are several websites where you can find places where you can put these talents to work. I'll leave a list below. Now, if all of that's starting to sound pretty complicated to you, I've got another option. The fourth idea I have for you, if you love animals, you could take care of people's pets when they go away on a trip. Or you could just walk dogs. A lot of people work full time and they have pets at home that need attention. They need to go out for a walk. Maybe you need to go out for a walk too. And one way to put yourself in contact with these people that have these needs, just go to a park where people walk their dogs, strike up a conversation, make some friends, and you might end up making a little bit of money at the same time. Now for my last idea, number 5. I don't know if you might have guessed what it is already. I'll give you a clue. You're looking at it right now. That's right, YouTube. You can make some money on YouTube. It's a great side hustle. And you can make money in various ways on YouTube. And it's really not as complicated as it seems to be. You can find everything that you need to know online, on YouTube, and you can learn how to make your own videos and how to post them, all about how YouTube works. You don't need fancy equipment. If you have a phone with a decent camera, you can make your videos. You can post your videos. And it's a great side hustle. And I've got 2 really good reasons for you why you ought to give it a try. Start your own YouTube channel. And I'll explain those reasons for you right here in this video. So why don't you just head on over right now and I'll see you there.